Good morning. Thought we'd get your attention here right out of the chute. Apologies if the mic's a little hot. It's a beautiful day. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is a historic moment in the long storied history of the Treasure Valley Family Y. For 133 years, the Treasure Valley Family Y has been strengthening the foundations of our community through developing successful youth, engaging people in healthy living, and instilling a commitment to social responsibility. I'm Dave Self, and it's my privilege to serve as the chair of the Treasure Valley Family YMCA Board of Directors. I want to thank all my board colleagues here today for all the work that you all have done alongside the leadership of the Y to get us to today. And I can tell you, though, firsthand, that without the talent, the resources, the experience of our partners, our donors, our volunteers, and all of you, we would not be here today. It's been quite a journey. 10 years in the making, lots of planning, 3 years of heads down work. And now I'd like to introduce somebody who knows this journey better than anyone else, the one and only, truly original, always imitated, never duplicated, the Treasure Valley Family YMCA's own president and CEO, David Darrow.
Good morning. What a great day in the city of Boise. Welcome to the groundbreaking of the Cap Ed Downtown Family YMCA. This is really going to be something. And I tell you what, this has been quite a journey with a lot of twists and turns and work and surprises, unknowns, uncertainties, all kinds of things. But one thing for sure, the Y, our board, our partners have remained totally committed to making this thing happen. You know, without that commitment to our city, our community, and the YMCA, we just wouldn't be here today. So make no mistake, I wanted you to know that we wouldn't be here today without the great support that we've got from our development team. Our partners from DeChase Mixus, Edlund and Company, and Elton Companies, we have worked side by side for over 3 years to make this project happen. And it's different than we thought it would be, but this project is coming together. And we appreciate them so much. And then you think about the contractors that we have on site today. McIlvain Construction and Anderson Construction, they've also worked with us every step of the way throughout this entire time period to make sure we get the best possible product at the best possible price. And so now, Dave was actually telling me from McIlvain was actually telling me today, would you get these people out of the way so we can start digging a hole over here? And I said, I like that, Dave, let's go. So our architects, Cushing Terrell, what a great team we've had to work with. And what they've been able to do is they've taken our vision and the spirit of the YMCA, and they've been able to design something to make that come to life in bricks and mortar. So we're so fortunate to work with them. And then we've got several representatives from CCDC here today. And since 2017, they have recognized that this area, this Y, and what we're going to do together is key to the development and future of the city of Boise in this part of town. So we're really thankful to them. And then Cap Ed, our business partner, who's going to be here inside the Downtown Y with a branch, and they're going to be able to reach out with financial literacy and household budget counseling at no cost to anybody who benefit from it. And St. Luke's Health System also innovating to reach the population and really address that continuum of health. So Cap Ed and St. Luke's, great business partners of ours, and we're going to serve this community together. I'd be remiss to say, you know, thanking attorneys. They don't always get thanks, but here it's really well deserved. I know in the gathering today, Kim Maloney from Gibbons Pursley is here. She's been with us, working hard. This is a labor of love for her, for sure, negotiating every piece of this complex project. And it has been the most complex thing we've ever taken on. And then, of course, Heritage Bank. Heritage Bank has worked with us to finance this project. And so without them and being able to move forward with our debt position, it wouldn't happen either. So it's so great to get the money together, this creative capital stack that's allowing us to put shovels in the ground. So lots of thanks, many more people to thank, everyone here, all the donors, our leadership group, our board. But you know, really what we're here to celebrate is we're now ready to take that next step to this transformational project, a center that is going to be a health, education, and social equity hub for this community. Not only are we gaining a ton of space, we'll have more room to serve more people, but it's better space. It's designed specifically to be accessible, to be open to all, to meet the many needs throughout our community. So we're going to grow in mental health, physical wellness, healthy living, youth sports, financial health, our commitment to diverse abilities, and even more. So the Cap Ed Y will have many features that we have across the street, but it will also have an addition of an indoor track, a giant indoor play space, a ninja course. I know, Mike, you're thinking ninja course. I sign you up for that. A creator space, a teen hangout, e-gym equipment, our second Blue Cross of Idaho Thrive Center. I tell you what, this is going to knock your socks off. By far, this is the most complex and most expensive project we've ever taken on. It, all told, it's about $80 million to build this Y, the associated child care center, and the parking that we need. So thank you to everyone who's made a generous commitment to that. And I think it's worthy to have Megan Ellis, our Vice President and Chief Development Officer, come up and share a few words about exactly where we're at in this campaign. And she might even have a challenge to issue to the group. So Megan.
Thanks, David. And thank you so much to all of you for joining us today. This is a big day. We're here because of you. It's because of you all and your dedication to the future of the community and your passion for collaborative long-term partnerships and your commitment to continue to strengthen our community for generations to come. Thanks to you, we've raised $35 million in direct philanthropic support. And we've confidently secured another $40 million in the most complex and creative capital stack, totaling the $80 million that David talked about to put a shovel in the ground this morning. And I would be remiss to say that if that the campaign is not over. We still have a significant amount of money to raise. We have about $5 million to really build the Y that we envision, and we're asking for the support of the community. So to help us get there, our wonderful friend and Y champion, Bobby Hansberger, has provided a generous offer. Any gift given to the project today and through the start of construction will be matched dollar for dollar up to $100,000. So let's give Bobby a hand. Thank you, Bobby. We know that the time to build is now, so let's take advantage of that fabulous match and build this Y. We are so excited to have some of our closest partners and funders here with us today to take part in this momentous occasion alongside some of our most valued and involved members and program participants. So I'm going to ask Dave Self to join me back on stage to introduce our partners and explain a little bit about what will happen next.
Thank you, Katie, and thank you, Governor, for standing the flag upright. That's some on-the-job training for an elected official that we value so much. Thank you. Well, thank you, Megan. I have the pleasure of introducing our speakers, beginning with honored guest Governor Brad Little. And Mayor Lauren McLean. After the governor and the mayor speak, our next speakers will share a little bit about how the project will positively impact the community, introduce a community member who participates with the Y and benefits from the Y, and who's just as passionate about this project as our speakers. And after everybody has had a chance to share their thoughts, we'll turn our attention to the dirt and we'll move some ground to get this party started for the new Treasure Valley Family YMCA in downtown Boise. And with that, please help me welcome the governor of the great state of Idaho, Brad Little.
Well, good morning. From the state of Idaho, to the people, we talked about the donors that are here, but also think about the donors that have made the Y what it is. We've got an incredibly strong Y all over the state of Idaho. You know, childcare in this valley wouldn't happen if what percent of the childcare, David, wherever you are, what percent of the childcare in this valley is administered by the Y? Yeah, there he is in the back. He's already shoveling dirt back there. So, but they are the largest childcare provider, which is one of the critical things we have in the state of Idaho. My goal from the get-go was that I want Idaho to be a place where our children will choose to stay, and for those that left to choose to return. Now, we got a few more that have returned than what. Anyway, I won't dwell on that. But the YMCA has just been an incredible partner. This city, this state would not be what it is without the YMCA. The incredible staff, the dedicated staff. Our grandkids participated, even though they were from the center of the universe, Emmett, Idaho. They were part of Team Idaho and competed all under the sponsorship of the YMCA. The number of things they do are really almost beyond listing. And we are so excited for them to have this facility in this iconic location, in this iconic part of town. A lot of other people would have taken a cheaper version and moved out of town and not been part of the core. Good for the Y, good for their leadership, good for you, Dave, for doing that. And congratulations to all that are part of the Y.
Governor Little, thank you, and thank you for your leadership. And now I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city of Boise, Mayor Lauren McLean. It says turn the page, so.
I got my own.
Okay, perfect.
Well, good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day to be celebrating this groundbreaking. It's one of those days, though, everybody's taller than me, so I look up and I can only see silhouettes because it's so sunny behind all of you when we're talking. But what a great day to be here. Whoops, Governor. I think this might be news. There we go. Thanks for being here, too, and for your kind words. I want to congratulate everybody that has made this possible up to this point. This is a project that, as a city, we are deeply committed to seeing happen. Our partners at CCDC, others in the community have worked so hard to get us to this point. We'll continue to do that in partnership with you because of the impact that this building, and most importantly, what's in it, will have for our community. Over 200 businesses and people have been involved up to this point. And how great it is to hear that there's a match today for those that give more to make this project a reality so we can help so many people in this community. This is a community, a city that is truly for everyone. And there's no organization like the Y that demonstrates day in, day out what that means in terms of welcoming everyone, supporting everyone, seeking ways to ensure that kids to retirees at all points in life have opportunities to thrive. It is so special to have this project being built right here downtown. And as I think about it, we saw the kiddos walk from the childcare. We saw folks run across the street from the Y. What a great corner to have a healthy living center with financial help, medical help, a place to exercise, a place to bring your kids on what is one of the best bike pathways we have in the city. What will be an excellent transit corridor along State Street. I am so excited to see this corner finished. And I'm really excited about the Kistler Family Early Education Center that will be part of this project. It's why the city dedicated federal resources to this proposal, because childcare is key to ensuring that kids are healthy, families thrive, can focus on getting to work, and our economy grows. This is a key part of this project, so important to see right here. Plastic and tarp and all these things kind of taped to the walls as they tried to hodgepodge rebuild the Y and create the facility we've enjoyed now for probably 25, 26 years. And when it opened back in the day, it was so exciting to see a new pool, to see new opportunities for folks to come together. And I witnessed, whether my kids were at swim lessons or Aiden was at the after school program in kindergarten and through elementary school, the number of people from different places and different backgrounds that this organization serves. And my kids got to benefit from it because they too are with so many people that create the community that is Boise, a safe and welcoming city for everyone. And I am so excited that the next generation of Boiseans, this community has made it possible for the next generation of Boiseans to have a facility that will provide them the opportunities that each and every one of us deserves, that we each need to thrive. So I want to thank everybody for coming together today. Each and every one of you that has had a part in this, whether it be dreaming it up, managing it, making a donation, contributing your time, pulling others together that can do more, has a part in what is to come right here. You've all had a part in supporting this organization that is a true partner in ensuring that Boise is a safe and welcoming city for everyone. And I am deeply grateful to be here with you today celebrating, but most importantly for all that you did to get us to this point. So David Duro, the team at the Y, everybody else, thank you and congratulations.
Mayor McLean, thank you very much, and thank you for your leadership as well. I'm going to go off script for just a second, and I'm going to watch Emily get really nervous right now. Want to thank two groups of people. First, I want to thank the Downtown Task Force that has met for years on end for their work. I know a number of you are here today. If you are here, would you please raise your hand and accept a warm round of applause? To say that they were spirited conversations would be an understatement. And I'm looking at my friend Andy Erstead right now, and he has been, along with the others on the committee, such valuable resources to get to this point. Also, want to thank the people that are wearing the Y badge, leadership and the team members of the Y that do their job every single day so that we can realize the advantages that the governor and the mayor just shared with us. And quietly behind the scenes sometimes out in front. We've heard from David, we've heard from Megan, but there are dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people that make it possible every day for the Y to do what the Y does for our communities across Southwest Idaho. So if you're a Y team member, raise your hand and receive some warm applause. If you want to be humbled at any given point, just sit down with one of these folks and have them tell you their latest YU story. And with that, we're going to get things underway with our speakers. Like to welcome to the stage Todd Erickson And Todd is going to be telling a story to us and introducing Penny. Todd? Well, good morning, everyone. It's great to be here. First of all, I just wanted to tell you that CAPID is very pleased to partner with the YMCA board and the Dave Duro and the staff in sponsoring this Downtown YMCA. We're happy that the building will be known as the CAPID Downtown Boise YMCA because we share similar values and passions. When I think of the Y, having been a member for many years, I think of its mission to build well-rounded individuals in a safe and fulfilling environment. And it's a lifelong pursuit. I believe that to build resiliency in individuals. Things happen in life, as we all know, and they affect us in many different ways, both for the good and for the bad. But members of the Y who take advantage of the programs and the resources and are engaged in building life skills and including exercise regimen can meet those challenges with greater chance of success. And that's why CAPID's partnered with the Y as a donor towards this new facility that will serve nearly 20,000 adults and individuals to help them build a reservoir of human resiliency to help them make them through when tough times come, as they will. They're ready to meet those life challenges. So I'd like to share a bit about one individual who experienced this as being a member of the Y. Penny Perry was a downtown member who joined the Y while experiencing homelessness. So Penny couldn't be here with us this morning, but she shares often that the Y is a place where she feels safe and can belong to a community of people who care. And Penny is now an employee of the Y and has a stable home. And the success story is just really heartwarming. So the Y is available to anyone in the community, regardless of ability to pay. And CAPID is proud to sponsor with the Y, so that any individual who maybe can't pay can enjoy the resources that it has. And so our $5 million commitment to the Y reflects CAPID's commitment to strengthening our community together. Thank you. Thank you so much, Todd. And next, representing an innovative healthcare partnership focused on improving community health outcomes, please welcome my friend and colleague at St. Luke's, Katie Apple, the Chief Operating Officer for St. Luke's Clinic. Katie?
Thank you, Dave. Good morning, everybody. It's a real honor to be here. And standing with me today is Downtown Y member Gretchen Holbert. Gretchen has been a Y member since 2010, and she truly lives a commitment to health and well-being. Gretchen is an example to those in her family and those she coaches. She joined the Y in 2019 and is an avid swimmer. I'm also supposed to talk about Sue Gaunt, who isn't here today, but she has a story that is very corollary to St. Luke's and why we're a partner in this adventure. Did somebody say Sue's here? Oh, Sue, did you want to come up on stage? Thank you, Sue. Sue joined the Y in 2021 when she was beginning her cancer treatment. That included 7 surgeries in 3 years, and the mother of all surgeries, where an incredible team at St. Luke's removed 7 organs to treat her cancer. She says she's alive today thanks to the great medical care at St. Luke's and the constant in her life, swimming at the YMCA. Incredible story. St. Luke's and the Y are partnering in the CAPID Downtown Boise YMCA to provide a hub of services, including lifestyle medicine, pediatric integrative medicine, and community health and well-being. We are committed to an innovative and integrated partnership framed by our collective goal to make the community a healthier place. We are proud to support the Y and look forward to serving you all and our community in this new space. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Katie. Next up is John Stevens. And John is going to introduce someone that many of you probably know. And Fareed and John, please come on up and share your story and thoughts with us.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dave. And the entire YMCA team and all of the public and private partners who have been a part of this project. It's been a long time in the making. I'm happy to be here on behalf of Capital City Development Corporation and excited to share that earlier this month, our long-planned land exchange with the YMCA closed between that property and this property. Clearing the path, yes, big deal. Clearing the path for construction of the new YMCA facility. The new Y will undoubtedly continue to positively impact the lives of so many in our community, including Fareed J-Joe, who I am joined by on stage today. He should really be doing the talking. Come on. Fareed is a YMCA staff member and stars in one of the Y's campaign videos. You probably recognize him. He'll be available for autographs after the groundbreaking. Fareed's family arrived as refugees to Boise from Iraq and established their new home here. The Y has been and continues to be an integral part of their lives through Fareed's employment, his son Noel's swim team, lifeguard and medical school experience, and so much more. The Y is committed to access for everyone in many ways, from providing financial assistance for membership to accessible parking for members who need to drive to the Y. CCDC is proud to support this project to ensure the new CapEd Downtown Y continues its unwavering commitment to provide access to the Y services for all community members for generations to come. Thank you.
John, Fareed, thank you so very much. Next, sharing their perspective as volunteer capital campaign leadership, I'd like you to please welcome people who have invested an awful lot in this organization over the years. Please welcome Clay Carley and Dwayne Stickle, co-chairs of the Downtown Y campaign.
Yeah. Morning. We moved here 52 years ago. It was at the advent of the Green Belt and the Morrison Center, two epic events that changed Boise and the Valley forever. We're now here at the advent of another event that's going to be equal, if not excess of that for the next 100 years in Boise. Thanks to the efforts, David Duro, Megan Ellis, and the team at YMCA, monumental task that they accomplished. It's not over. We're probably on the 5-yard line now. And since Bobby Hansberger agreed to do 100,000 of matching funds, we'll do 105,000. And let's all get a fistful of cash and pretend you're Ashton Genty, and you only have 5 yards to go. You can certainly make that another 5 million. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Clay Carley. I just wanted to say that my connection to that property goes back about 60 years. And I learned to scuba dive in that old pool, not the current pool. And that experience lived for decades for me and created memories and experiences that I'll never forget. So thank you to the Y. But we all know it's a lot more than just recreation. And we also know that that property is long outlived its useful life. And it's time for a new facility. And it's just so exciting to be where we are today. I'd also like to mention John Heimer. John is a member. He's a volunteer. In fact, John's the first person as a volunteer to call the Y in the midst of the COVID pandemic and say, when do we get to come back? And his smile, his greeting people daily in this facility makes anyone that walks in, member or visitor, feel very warm and welcome. And John is just a symbol of what the Y does to the community as a whole, and it's greatly appreciated. But John's also a donor, and like everybody here understands that these donations, allow this organization to continue going forward, because this building is the heart, this property is the heart of the YMCA, and it's time for a transplant. So please get us over the end line, get us there. And thank you all very much for this, and John in particular, your smiley face in the morning.
Man, we're mixing metaphors here. We've got transplants and Austin Genty and the 5-yard line. But Mr. Sickle, thank you so very much for the generous offer. I don't think a hook and ladder play is required for this. We just all need to step up a little bit. And thank you to Clay and John. Thank you as always for just being who you are and such a great ambassador of the Y. And now would like to welcome folks that are going to share with you the impact of something super important to all of us and something that should be a little bit of fun too. Tom Corrick, by the way, is the third chair of the committee, and Tom was unable to be here, but he's with us in spirit, I'm sure. To share the deep impact of early education and childcare, please welcome Norco CEO Nicole Kistler and Kistler Family Foundation President Jim Kistler to the stage.
Thank you very much, David. And also thank you to Clay and Dwayne for bringing in the football analogies. And Megan, I'm going to remind everybody, we're on the 5 million yard line, and we still have a long ways to go. First thing this morning, what I'd like to have you do is just welcome the kids from the Downtown Y preschool. Thank you for your round of applause for them. They're kind of what Nicole is going to talk about a little bit this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Our family has always believed that early education and childhood, access to quality childcare are fundamental building blocks for a strong community. When children are given the right support from the very start, the possibilities for their futures are limitless. The Kistler family and Norco chose to invest in this monumental project because we know that for so many working moms and families and parents, that finding affordable, reliable childcare can be a real challenge. We wanted to help create a space where every child, no matter their background, can learn, thrive, and grow.
Thank you, Nicole. And she should know, she's got 3 little kids, and she's always wrestling with managing the daycare and that type of thing too in her own family. Anyhow, kind of in conclusion from us, the Kistler Family Early Childhood Learning Center is not just about child education. It's also about giving those families the reassurance that their kids are being taken care of in a nurturing and loving environment. And that's just as important, so they can go on with their own goals and their own aspirations in their lives. So we're really glad to be part of it. Thank you.
Nicole and Jim, thank you so very much. And thank you to you, the little ones up front. that is today's bucket filler for you. Next, to share more about the expansion of the Blue Cross of Idaho Thrive Center and Aquability, please welcome Blue Cross of Idaho's Chief Sales and Marketing Officer, Ray Gallagher. I'm absolutely excited this morning to be here with Esther and Jill Petty. Esther is one of our participants in our Thrive programming. She said Blue Cross. In our Thrive programming at our existing center. And particularly, she loves Aquability. She cannot be contained. She uses a walker, she crawls, nothing can really hold her back from participating in the program. She's got such infectious energy and a great smile. I know that Jill shares that she was a little anxious about leaving Esther at the program, but once she kind of got to see Esther and the fun that she had there and the great professionals that she was surrounded by, they really enjoy it. Blue Cross is very proud to be, that's right. Blue Cross is very proud to be associated with the Y, and we love our relationship with the Thrive Center, and we think it's an important resource for every child. So we're just really excited to be part of this new facility, and we're excited to create a warm, welcoming space for all these children. And with that, I will turn it back to Dave. Sorry, Dave. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Jill. We're all really excited to expand the amazing programs at the new CapEd Y. Our last speaker is here to share the importance of aquatic safety, and the joy of recreational fun around water. We know this is so important here in the great state of Idaho. Representing the Simplot family, please welcome John Otter.
Thank you, David. As Dave mentioned, my name is John Otter, and I'm here to represent the Simplot family and the Simplot Company Foundation. We're longtime supporters of the Y, and when the campaign got started, we knew we wanted to be a part of it. It's such a vital element of our community. We're particularly excited to help with the pool. Support for the new Downtown Y because of how important water safety is. The state of Idaho, with all the rivers, lakes, providing recreational opportunities for us, and an intricate canal system that provides water to our agricultural industry. I've got one behind my house. It's critical that we teach everyone how to be safe around the water and safe in the water. This needs to start at a young age whenever possible. But we also can identify and teach people of all ages proper safety water habits, because we never know when we're going to need those skills for ourselves. We also never know when we're going to need those skills for somebody else. My uncle Scott Simplot, is an avid swimmer. He swims here at the Downtown Y throughout the year and other lakes around the valley, especially when it's on a cold days like today. I've been there with him. Swimming not only gives people skills they need to be safe in the water, but also keeps them fit and healthy, which I know is a part of the Y's mission towards providing people an opportunity for healthy living. So thank you, Dave, and to the YMCA and to the entire YMCA for all the wonderful things the YMCA does to help build and grow thriving communities for everyone like ours. And I also want to thank Eva Horn. Thanks for being my moral support up here. Eva's a water fitness instructor and a community builder at the Downtown Y. If you're lucky, you heard Eva speak at the Y's annual meeting this summer. In Eva's words, her classes are conscious practice of joy and movement. More than anything, her classes are a beautiful example of the many micro communities that exist within the Y. YMC members show up for each other and with each other for all phases of life, and the water brings them together through joy, healing, and comfort. Today, the J.R. Simplot Company Foundation is proud to join the Y with a gift to name the future aquatic center at the CAPED Downtown Boise YMCA. And because of all of you and people like Eva, the new YMCA will continue to be a space where people can find strength during both joyful and challenging moments. Whether it's learning to swim, rehabilitating, or finding a supportive community. I thank you.
Well, John, thank you. And Eva, thank you. I was present for your inspiring discussion at the annual meeting, and it was a real bucket filler then too. So thanks to all for sharing your stories. Now, you can tell that the impact of the Y is growing every day, and we have big plans for the future. So let's turn our attention to the dirt. After a decade of planning and almost 3 years of hard work to get to this moment, the time's come to officially break ground. Following the ceremony, there's a block party across the street at the Y, so join for food, fun, vision tours, photo ops, more, and be sure to visit the taco truck. The first taco that you have is on the Y. So let's go over and move some dirt, shall we? Everybody, John, you're not.
She gets her spot. I know. I would like to know.
As you can see.
All right, we're ready to go.
All right, on the count of 3, we'll turn some dirt. 1, 2, 3. Let's build a Y.